Hey coaches. Happy Friday, happy launch day. I know when I woke up, that was the first thing I thought about. Yeah, is that sad? I'm so excited to talk to you guys about our massive launch today. I'll give it 30 seconds for people to climb on because I'm going to be really fast today. Why? Because time is money and we got to get the word out. Hi, Erica. Hey guys, make sure you're tagging your teams. You make sure that they know that all of this is happening. So my name is Shane Fryer. For those of you that don't know me, this month marks my 6th year as a coach. Amazing. Hi guys. Hi Steph. So I am a 4-time elite coach, 13-star diamond. I live in Connecticut. I have 2 kids. I'm married, full-time coach, retired as a full-time social worker a year and a half ago. And I'm really excited that I was asked to talk to you about how flipping huge this is. Hi guys, are you guys fired up? It's any minute now. I don't know, maybe a couple hours, any minute they'll start rolling out, right? So guys, I'm not here to give you like, what's in the bars? That's not my specialty. That was already provided for you guys by Kim Carver and Luigi Grattan, right? So that information is available to you. Where? Right in this page, right in your back office under Coach Online Office, Monitor, Grow My Business. There's a whole amazing tab, and there's a video in this group by Kim Carver that talks about the PV and all of that stuff. So hopefully you're caught up. If not, it's not too late. Spend an hour and just educate yourself, like when I get off. Like in 10 minutes when I'm off, just go to town if you're a little behind. But many of you, I'm sure, have been paying attention and you know what's happening. This is a massive opportunity. And I want to make sure you guys understand why and how big this really is. Now, you do have to have the basics. You don't have to know everything in the bars, okay? But you have to know the basics. And the beautiful thing is, right on the box is your talking points. Right on that beautiful box, it tells you all the main points. So you don't have to go be an expert, but you have to know the basics. Why? Because people are educated nowadays. People, they look at labels. They're going to ask you questions. You're gonna feel like, ooh, there's pushback. It's not pushback, guys. People just have questions, and we're gonna talk about that, and it's nothing for you to panic about. So you have to have some of the basics, and there's plenty of training for that. So excited. Are you guys ready? Okay, why do we have bars? Why are they launching today? Because we asked for them. You asked for them. For a year, we've been saying, for more than a year, I mean, we've been around 10 years, but we've been saying, where's our bar? We need a bar. Why? Go look in your cabinet. How many of you guys have a box of bars? Maybe they're just granola bars for your kids at school. I know when I opened mine, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed at what I was giving my son. But they were cheap, they were easy, he liked them, filled his stomach. It was a granola bar, pretty healthy, but it still was loaded with sugar. We asked for these bars. These are your bars, and I want you guys to own it that way. I want you to feel that ownership. You know, like if someone says something like negative about the company, I feel like they're like something about Carl, I feel like they're talking about my dad, right? Like I want you guys to feel that way, like these are the best bars, so you have to believe it. So how do we believe it? You gotta be eating them, right? Guys, this is a $7 billion category. $7 billion. So everybody in the world, minus maybe 2 people, are eating a bar of some kind. It might be a candy bar, but they're eating a bar, right? So it's a $7 billion category. Do you understand how necessary this was and how huge this is now? So people are already buying them. The biggest reason to be excited. They're already buying a bar. Why wouldn't they buy my bar? Why aren't they buying your bar? That's what I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Okay, so You guys are awesome. If you have any questions, post them and I will get to them at the end, I promise. Okay, so why are these the best bars? Well, quickly, they have the highest protein per calorie, the highest fiber per calorie, and the lowest sugar per calorie. And they company compared those against like the 4 top bars, right? Like RX bars, Lara bars, right? All of that is in the back office. So these are compared to the best bars, and they top the best bars. And those are some of the main reasons, especially because they're gluten-free and low glycemic index. That is huge. So learn about what that means. You want to make sure as you're talking about these bars, and if someone says, well, I already have this bar, that you never bash. So we're never bashing another company, another bar. Listen, guys, if someone has a bar that's working for them, that's good. I'd rather everybody having a pretty good healthy bar than grabbing a Snickers. So if they have a protein bar and they say, oh, it's cheaper, it has all of this, and it's working for them, I'm glad that bar is working for you. And then you just educate, okay, why your bar is amazing. Ask simple questions like, I'm so glad that bar is working for you. Is it gluten-free? Do you know where the fat source comes from? Is it low glycemic index? How much sugar is in it? You're just asking them questions because a lot of times, guys, they either won't know or they'll look and realize it's not a good answer. So does that make sense? Like you just want to kind of say, great, I'm glad you have something that's working for you. Let's talk about that a little bit. And then you just educate them on why your bar is a better bar. Does that make sense so far? If you're with me, give me some hearts so I know that you guys are feeling me and we're on the same page. Okay. All right, here we go. So how do we market them? Okay, they're launching today. Maybe you have been, maybe you're like, I just woke up. All right, I'm with you. What do I have to do? The first thing you have to do is get excited. Okay? People have to feel you. They have to understand why this is a big deal, and you can't really fake that. You've just gotta believe that this is such an amazing opportunity to move your business and to create volume, which we're gonna talk about in a second. But you have to first send your energy through, right? And what you give out, you're gonna get back, right? So get excited and purchase today. No, not tomorrow. We purchase today. Everybody purchases today. It starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with the network. Once the whole network is eating these, people are just gonna be like, well, apparently these are some good bars. So, guys, and I kind of already heard this a couple times. Well, and this is think about it. Have you said this when you heard we were having a bar? But I already love the RX bar. Oh, I get them discounted. I already like those. Nope. Finish the box, get it out. Guys, that's like working for Nike and buying a pair of Reeboks. Nope. Make sense? Second, it's your team. Is your team aware? Are they all ready to buy today? Do all your discount buyers know why they're amazing? Why does that matter? Volume. So I want you to understand the power in our business. You see coaches retiring. I just told you I retired. You see coaches are they left their job and they bought all this cool stuff. Volume, guys, that's the reality. You have to understand our business model and the power. So this is not a volume training. That's for another day, but just quickly. It's also why you have to be an Emerald coach minimum. Your business starts at Emerald, so you need to be an Emerald this week. And why? Well, then you create cycle bonuses. So guys, every time one of your legs, we have 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg. Every time one leg is 200 volume points and the other leg is 100, that's 1 cycle. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? $14 a cycle. 14 bucks? how quickly that multiplies. Compound effect. It's like a snowball. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. The more excited you get, the more you share it, the more you cycle each and every week. Imagine if your whole team bought their bars today, what your volume would do this week. I only have a few coaches, so? And then they share it with 2 of their best friends who buy crap at the store too. And then they share it with 2 more friends who have these RX bars. Guys, you have to remember, word of mouth, it grows slowly but surely with consistency, meaning you don't just buy a box today and have one a week and maybe talk about them, but maybe not. You have one every day. You talk about it every day. So, we got that out of the way. You need to create volume to make money. And how do you do that? You have to be an Emerald coach. And if you dropped your Emerald, you have to get it back today, tomorrow, all right, this week. All right, so now we know we gotta blow these up. Now, how do I do that? You're asking me. Okay, well, there's a lot of ways. We call it curiosity marketing. Okay, so I'm gonna challenge you guys. Like when you get off, I want you to put up a post about the bars if you haven't already. And when we hang up, I'm gonna hand you a sample graphic. But I'm gonna challenge you guys to make your own because you wouldn't want the same post going all over Facebook world, would you? You wouldn't want the same picture all over IG, would you? That wouldn't look good for you. So I'll give you an idea and then I'm gonna tell you how to make your own. And really all you have to do is Google the 4 bars that the company compares and type in transparent RX bar. An image will come up and you right click and save it to your computer and then open an app like Canva or PicMonkey and make your own graphic. And then you want to kind of ask a question like, hey guys, does anybody eat these? What's your go-to? I guarantee you get a ton of people telling you. Now you have a contact list to say, hey, did you know we're coming out with a bar? Then you could do a second post where you include a transparent image of our beach bar with all of the nutritional value of all of them. So make sure you get the numbers right. And you could say something like, hey guys, which of these nutritional values, speaks to you? Which one do you think would, is your go-to now? And you see the comparison. People be like, well, what's that beach bar? It's another way to collect names. It's another way for people to be like, what is that? It's another list of people for you to then private message and say, hey, thanks for commenting on my post regarding those bars. We're actually coming out with this bar today. Would you like some information on that? Does that make sense? Okay, so those are 2 graphic options. And then there's always an email blast. And if you guys want, when I hang up, I will give you a copy of an email that I sent. Yeah, the company does a great job, but man, shouldn't you personally be sending an email to everyone in your contact list? So I would do that today, and then I would do it again tomorrow. Stories, Facebook and Instagram stories. Guys, if you're on Instagram stories, is it linked to your Facebook? Make sure you click that so you're getting 2 different reaches. You want to be sharing carefully about these bars. Maybe just talking about what's in your cabinet right now. Like, oh my gosh, I just realized I gave my son this granola bar and there's 12 grams of sugar in it. Ugh. You want to show that you placed your order. When they come in the mail, do an unveiling. Open that box. Show them how beautiful the packaging is. It's gorgeous. But you want to be doing this a couple times, every couple days. You always want to be sharing about those. Your children's lunchbox. What do you put in it? They need to have a bar every day. Why? Stories. Why else? Kids at school are going to ask them what it is. I already told my son, if anyone asks you what that is, you say, oh, only my mom has it. It's a beach bar. Only my mom has it. It's a beach bar. And I made him repeat it back to me. Maybe do a giveaway, right guys? Like the first 3 people to respond why you need a cleaner bar, I'm going to mail you one. right? So coaches, understand how massive this can be, but only if you jump on board. Only if you're excited. Only if you duplicate. Only if you're reaching out to your discount coaches and saying, did you see this? It's very easy to create even a Facebook event where you put everybody in and then just put up some of the graphics, some of the information from the back office, right? If you're brand new and you're really not sure what to do, definitely contact your upline. But again, the back office is filled with information, and I'm gonna hand you a couple of those graphics and an email blast. But guys, it starts with us. It starts today. The numbers today should be through the moon. If you're not buying today, you gotta check yourself. You gotta check yourself, because you're missing the wave. You're missing the wave. Today is the day, not tomorrow. Today is the day. So I hope you guys are all super excited about this launch. This is a 7 billion category in the fitness industry. Everybody is using bars anyway. Why aren't they using your bar? Go tell them why they need to use your bar, because it's the best bar in the market, hands down. Believe it, feel it, breathe that out. With that being said, guys, I'm out of here because you all have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna get you that information. Any questions, feel free to post them here. Otherwise, have an awesome launch day.